is. It is.
Famine underwear.
And it's April the 13th. The garments you wear during a shortage of underwear when you haven't done laundry in several weeks or months. Usually characterized by lack of elasticity, holes, usually large and awkwardly located, stains, and typically are at least 5 to 10 years old. In some suit bottoms, oh, I said that wrong. In some cases, soccer shorts, underwear of unknown origin, thongs, bathing suit bottoms, or granny panties can be considered famine underwear, but do not necessarily meet the above criteria.
For example, I haven't done laundry in weeks, so I'm wearing my famine underwear. The boxers I made in home economics in middle school. Whatever that is.
If you told me that, I'd be like, you dirty bastard.
Hey Chris, what boxers are you wearing today?
I'm wearing my famine underwear.
As opposed to my just generically other named underwear. And basically we're going to see who can use this word most throughout the show today. And then...
You know what? You're full of famine underwear, do you know that?
Your face is famine underwear. Cool.
10-year-old underwear.
10-year-old? I thought you were like a 10-year-old.
Oh, actually, how old were we 10 years ago?
9. 9.
That would be 10-year-old underwear, kinda. Underwear belonging to a 10-year-old. No, it would be both.
It would be 10 years old, and it would be belonging to a 10-year-old.
Can you imagine wearing 10-year-old's underwear just like kid down the street? It's like, hey kid, come into my bed so I can wear
No, this is not ending well. No scenario where you invite a small child into your house and steal his underwear will ever end well. I think we should definitely go to the next section.
Alright, let's go to the next section. It is definitely recording.
Science time! The thrusting was there, but it's in the wrong order. Today... I'll take it off. Today, kids, we're going to be learning about rocks! Whoa, look at them! Woo-hoo. They're not rocks. But we are going to be learning about rocks. This is what a rock looks like in nature. Oh my god! Look at him! They don't fit. Rocks! This is actually metal, I've just noticed. Rocks are formed when massive mountains decide, hey, I'm not ready for a proper commitment, I'm gonna have an abortion. And they abort the little baby rock. And because rock culture is not quite like our own culture, they have the rock cycle, like the menstrual cycle, but with rocks. And they're like, hey, we don't want this abortion, so they throw it, and it gets all the way over here. And it lands, and it's a rock. And inside the rock is a little tiny alien. He sits in a little control booth where he basically controls a certain amount of sand. Now this sand is transferable. I'm not really sure what it's transferable for, but it is generally believed to be transferable. Another thing that rocks, if you will, control is air. We breathe it. We're breathing little baby rocks. But not like baby rocks, they're more like sperm rocks. So, in your stomach is just loads of rock sperm, and that is dirty. That's all I have to say about rocks.
Chris's Net Corner. Have you been at work and you're just like, you know what, I'll waste a load of time? Well, that's what today's episode of Chris's Net Corner is all about. Wasting time. And what better way to waste your time than leakspin.com? Are you ready for some story time? 'Cause I know I am, and you will be too. Da da da. Oh, story time.
Story time.
It's really good.
But not expensive.
Definitely not expensive.
Free for YouTube and possibly iPods if you want to rip it, but I don't think it'd be that good.
One day, there was a guy, and his name was Jericho, and he owned a train station.
But not just any train station.
Oh no.
Whoa! It was a train station.
In Mexico.
Mexico!
And he had a Mexican train station.
And a hat.
And a hat.
This is not a Mexican hat.
But he had that hat anyway because he got it from eBay.mx.
That's probably the Mexican code.
Probably. Anyway, so he had this train station, and then there was a cone on his railway. So he was like, "Holy Mexicans!" So he went.
Amigos.
Yeah, that's what he said. So he went over to the removal service for insects because.
They also fucked insects.
Okay.
Somehow.
They were like the giant insects from Fallout 3.
And Mexico, apparently.
And Mexico.
That's where Fallout 3 is. It's in Mexico. It's not in the future. It's just in general.
The Mexican guy was chilling out with his Balrogs and his super mutants, and they were having a good time. And he was like, "Oh, there's a cone in my train station," and the super mutant was like, so the Mexican was like, "I know, I'll just remove it." But when he lifted that cone,
What was underneath? Happy!
and he smiled.
Whee!
Oh, did he smile?
Yes, he did.
He did smile.
We just sorted that out. He did smile.
Got to his house in Vault 42.
42A.
42A. Got a nice cup of coffee.
Made himself a pop noodle. Watched King of the Hill because there wasn't really much better. It wasn't anything that good on, but King of the Hill was on, and that's fair.
Yeah.
It's an average show.
Yeah,
I'd watch it. I mean, I wouldn't watch it like if there was other stuff on, but
No.
I'd watch it.
Yeah.
Definitely watch it.
And that's what he did.
We can now confirm that Mexican eBay is actually called macrolibre.com.mx and is proportionately in Mexican.
Surprisingly.
Surprisingly enough.